Hi. Sorry. So we got like 13 inches of snow last night. We got so much snow. Like it's ridiculous. How much snow we got? It's crazy. And then on top of that, for like the last couple days, I've been like I would say more so like kind of like struggling with anxiety. I think I've had it like since forever, like my whole life, but it's just like been really bothering me lately. So I've been getting control of that. And so everyone out there with anxiety, like prayers to y'all because that stuff ain't no joke. So, but I feel 10 times better, and it snowed here last night. That gave me some anxiety too, because it snowed here, and we got a lot of it. I heard about the tornado that happened. I forgot which state it was in, but shout out to those people. I heard like over 50 people passed away or something like that. That's crazy. So, yeah. So shout out to those people. We are not going to be here long, you guys. We have to go over to Station Head. So I can get with these people in these streets that's been talking about me, saying I've been doing stuff, blaming stuff on me, all of that stuff. So we're gonna handle that. Good morning to you all. Let me say good morning to y'all. Carolyn, good morning. It's Kay, Wonder Woman, Mel Cruz, Abu Taniqua. Sorry, these comments move fast. One's a woman. Just all of you guys. I saw my boo Island. Hold on, because these comments is moving fast. They're moving fast. But yeah, shout out to all of you guys. Hold on, let me keep clicking. D Turner, Shannon, Talita, is how you say that? Toya, Yummy, Shani, Tia, Lamarcus. Hey, Lamarcus. Flow Productions, kicking it with Kaya. Hi. Make it happen. I just want to say hi to all you guys. Shrinking Sharon, all of you guys, I love you all. So we're not going to be over here too long because we have to go over to Station Head. But before we go over to Station Head, we're just going to kick it and talk about some things that I've seen. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into what Saucy had to say. Y'all know I like Saucy Santana. So let's get into what Saucy had to say to the people. Girl. Start over, Saucy.
Well, the artistry. What's like the biggest struggle you say?
Being gay.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because it's still new to people. So I kind of relate rap to the streets. When I first, started trying to get on the block, I had to get respect from them boys. Them boys ain't know me from nowhere. And I'm trapping with a purse, with my nails done, with my makeup done. Like, I'm out here and I'm me. I'ma still be me, but I'm out here. So it's like, the industry still kind of like, what we gonna, what do we do with them? Is people gonna like it? Is people gonna fuck with it? And it's evident that, what I'm saying, everybody does Santana, everybody fuck with Santana, but it's just still, we still just in the real world. People still have their limitations. People still have their own whatever, what they want to get behind. So it's kind of the only struggle that I really feel like I have, because a lot of my records, if a female had them records, out of here, sign, big deal. Lambos, all that, $1 million, all that. So it's like, I get it, I see it, but I feel like in the same time, what's gonna be my blessing, because I'm still knocking down doors. I'm still building my accolades and my rap sheet. So when I really sit down at the big table, you can't play with
the artistry.
Period. You can't play with me. So a shout out to Saucy. Saucy's basically just saying, like, having a purse and nails and having my nails painted and walking in with a Birkin, pretty much stuff like that throws people off, so I still have to pave a way for me. So I want to shout out Saucy for this, because this is very true. Like you said, if he was a female and doing this, he would definitely have skyrocketed already. So with him being an openly gay rapper and having the attire that he has, dressing higher dresses, and stuff like that, that's going to take some time. But you have people like Lil Nas X, and people are just like, okay, well, there's Lil Nas X, Sean. So people are more accepting. But here's the thing. Lil Nas X lied. Okay. Lil Nas X, when he first came out, he tried to make it seem more so if he was a heterosexual rapper. He was a rapper more so coming out to, for women, more so of he didn't come out as a look at me, I'm gay. Here go the song Old Town Road with me in this video with Billy Ray Cyrus, and I'm walking around in a motherfucking dress and plaits and a mini skirt and kissing boys. And that's not how he came out. That is not how he came out. So with Saucy Girl, Saucy is being his genuine, true, authentic self from jump. So with something like that, that is going to take more time. Instead of coming out lying to people. He didn't do that. He didn't come out and lie. Lil Nas X did. Saucy didn't come out lying to the girls. Saucy, he didn't do that. He came out himself. And that's why I said, what people like Lil Nas X, is he truly like somebody that's opening doors for people? Somebody like Saucy, to me, becoming a big artist and getting acknowledgement for some of the biggest rappers like Nicki Minaj and others, that speaks volumes. That says a lot with him being authentically himself. So I think that that's a little different from a Lil Nas X. Once again, Saucy did not lie as he came out. He came out as a gay artist. Okay, that is what he did. But Lil Nas X did not. So we can't compare the two. We absolutely cannot. So I'm gonna give y'all comments of Lula said, not a fan. Okay, girl. One woman said, some people feel they need a gimmick to break through. Just be true to yourself. I agree. Just be true to yourself. That's all you can be, because at the end of the day, people are going to find out your tea. So you might as well just be honest, because then they can't do nothing with it once you're being honest about something. It's a little harder to do. Chocolate Chip says, Saucy should make bomb songs for chicks. You make more money behind the scenes. It's just less fame and shine. No, absolutely. That too. I mean, and I think that Saucy does. I think that a lot of his music is more pinpointed, to like trying to relate to women, gays too, but more so women. Carolyn said, I love Saucy. I like Saucy too. I really like Saucy. So, yeah. So let's move right along, because as y'all know, we are not going to be over here long. Absolutely. So because we have to go over to Station Head. So Ice-T says, I try not to diss anyone and keep it positive, but this MF is a clown, shaking my head. So he's talking about Jussie Smollett. I couldn't agree more. Jussie was found guilty. Him and the henchman, if you will, they were all found guilty, and it is deserved. I'm glad that this happened, because it was all completely unnecessary. Like Jussie to take all these stereotypes and try to place all these stereotypes against you, because don't get me wrong, if that would have happened, he would have been, I mean, that's some horrible, stuff, be bleached, be beat, be called homophobic slurs, racial slurs, all of that, MAGA hats, all of this. I mean, wow, so that would have, I really don't feel like something bad happening to somebody should be a way of them, getting a newfound fame. But if you think about people like Megan Thee Stallion, she was pretty big, but when she got allegedly shot, she became way bigger after, that alleged incident. So a lot of people think that way. He's not the only person that thinks that way, do something dumb to go viral and, get a lot of fame from it. Jussie doesn't understand that he ruined a lot of, Black businesses and a lot of, opportunities for Black people when he did what he did. When he did this, empires really started to tank. All of those Black people lost their jobs, due to his stupid decisions. The Smollet family, his sister Journey is an actress, and, his he got siblings. It's like 5 or 6. I don't know exactly how many, but it's a decent amount of them. And that puts a bad stain on them. That puts a bad name on them. That makes them look very bad. It absolutely does. So that's not fair. And I don't feel like Jussie was thinking about the bigger picture when he did all of this. He may not have liked Lee Daniels. They may have had their issues, but still at the same time, you ruined a lot of, situations and business opportunities for Black people. You absolutely did. So, right, dumb and crazy. Like, it was just completely unnecessary. Shout out to Monique. One woman said definitely does. Like, he did Kuro's like, oh, shout out to Kuro's life. She said just stopping by to show some love. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Carol. Thank you so much. Marie Johnson says Jussie's case needs to be dismissed like millions of white who accuse black men of the R word. Right. Okay. Chicago needs to use the resources they use for all of the murder cases. Okay. So I'm not going to disagree with your statement. I'm not. I mean, there's a lot of people that feel like, Jussie should be free. There is. There's a lot of people feel like, Jussie shouldn't have to go to prison. He shouldn't have to do no time. Shout out to Shoni. Hi. He shouldn't have to do any time or anything like that. And that's fine. I'm not against it. But, I definitely feel like they proved that he did these things. The things that he did were very heinous. And there are a lot of Black people that go through a lot of things in this country. And people like Jussie making a mockery of it so that people don't take us serious. There's already enough people that don't take us serious, especially when some thing about race comes into play. Because they feel like as Black people, we're always trying to throw the Black card, the race card, if you will. So a lot of our situations aren't taken as seriously as they could be. So I don't, and Jussie's not helping the situation. So Shrinking Sharon says Jussie's sister had a very popular show out during that time. She absolutely did. And she also got the role on Birds of Prey and whatnot. And that was a really good look for her. And I feel like a lot of people kind of overlooked that movie because, of what her brother is out here doing. You are who your friends are. You are who your family is. I Am What I Am says, and don't Chicago have an illegal organ? Lord. Oh, yeah. I've definitely have heard that. Kiki Wakai says, but everything has to do with race. Well, he definitely put race all up in it. That's just the world that we live in. Absolutely. Rittenhouse free. Ronald says Rittenhouse free, so let Messi go too, but I get your point. Too. Right. No, I get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, at first, I didn't think it would go this far. Like, I didn't think that it would go like damn near a trial. I didn't think all of that would happen, based off of him, doing what he did. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. Because, like, how do you go to jail for something like that? You faked race crimes against yourself and gay hate crimes against yourself. Like, how do you get charged for something like that? So, I don't know. I don't know. This is just really weird. Really weird. He publicly lied. He knew what he was doing. He should be held responsible. Absolutely. I do feel like Jussie should be held responsible. I don't think that he should just be able to just walk away from this. And I think that a lot of people are overlooking the fact of truly what Jussie did. And it's just looking at it like, oh, well, he's Black. Well, that's the problem. I mean, he was trying to use a Black hate crime, to gain popularity, like that's not good. Of course, it's going to stem back to race. He made it that way. He made it stem back to race. So I just, it's a headache. It is definitely a headache. Laugh, Gags, and Gossip said, if Rittenhouse is free, then let him have probation. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. I heard something about 20 years. Girl, I think that's a lot. I do think 20 years is a lot. I do think 20 years is a lot. Flow Production says he wasted their time and resources. He absolutely did. Lita says, Sean, he was wrong. How do you go to jail for acting out being attacked? Yeah. Then I agree. I was just like, well, how do you go to jail for that? Like, what's the charge for that? But yeah, I'm glad this is over for the most part. Moving right along. So y'all heard Saucy earlier talking about painting nails and, not getting acceptance for that. But look at Machine Gun Kelly. I really don't understand why the straight guys get credit for having their nails painted and, they can wear a bunch of pink, and all that. So who cares, not to, make clothes, a sexuality, but still at the same time. Like, why is it okay for Machine Gun Kelly to have his nails painted pink female sense? Because I don't care what he was saying. I really don't. Why is that okay? Like, I really don't get that. Yes, false reporting is a crime. I see Brianna Banks says false reporting is a crime. It is. It absolutely is. But is it worth 20 years? Is that a 20-year penalty? That's kind of crazy. I forgot to say thank you, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip for the super chat you sent earlier. Thank you, sweetie. So I just don't understand why it's okay for these straight men, to walk around with their nails painted. I'm not telling them not to paint their nails. I'm not telling them not to wear pink. I'm not telling them any of those things. What I am saying is I really don't understand why it is okay for for straight men to do a lot of these more so would be looked at as, feminine things. And when a gay person does it, they're ostracized. Let that sink in. Like, I really just don't get it. How these rappers can wear these outlandish clothing, a lot of them, more so aimed towards women fashion. But when or the fashion that is more so made for the gays that take a risk, like a lot of the fashion that a lot of these straight men in rap wear, but it's not more so geared towards them. I do feel that a lot of the attire is geared more so towards gay men that take risk when dressing. But a lot of these hetero men like to pick the clothes anyway because they feel like, oh, well, this was made for a man. Well, was it made for a straight one? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like I said, again, not to associate, clothing with sexuality. But still at the same time, I just think that's, I don't know. I think that's a little crazy. But yeah, moving right along. I know it seems like I'm hopping and skipping through these topics, guys, but I got a long day. So, and I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning. So I really need to take a nap soon. I feel like I'm gonna crash. So Kanye West serenades Kim Kardashian with a rendition of Runaway. Run Right Back to Me, more specifically Kimberly. Now, when he did this made Kim call her motherfucking attorneys because she said, look now, that psycho is over there singing to me again. Look, he's standing outside of my door with a boombox on my lawn. We don't have time for this. So Kanye, please stop publicly embarrassing yourself, okay? Kim Kardashian does not want you, okay? Your time is up. Everything that she could use you for, I feel that she's gotten. I think that Kim is just, she is done. She is done. And once again, dating somebody like Kanye cannot be easy. So we're not about to just make it seem like it's easy dating somebody like Kanye West. It's not. He comes with a lot. He is a lot. He a lot. He absolutely is. So he out here trying to force this girl back in a relationship with him because Kanye doesn't know any different. Him and Kim have been rocking together for a while. I think as many aspects as Kanye controls with Kim's life, I feel it's vice versa. I think he's just used to her. I think that, she's more so of like how some dudes date and, they kind of treat the person they're with like their mom. Right. I think it's like they. I think that Kanye is, kind of looking at Kim as like, not just my wife, like my mother as well, type of situation. I don't feel sorry for Kanye because I do feel that there were times to where he could have, if he truly, wanted to be with Kim, I think that he could have. He chose not to. He chose whatever other route he decided to take is what he took. So she don't want you. It's fine. Move on with your life. I do think that he looks at Kim as more so motherly. I do. I think not just a wife, more so as a mother. Let's think of the most important person in his life. Kanye had a father as well. We all have a mother and a father. But when it comes to, the person who was a true example in his life was his mom. He truly loved her, and losing her was a lot, something that he still struggles with to this day. So I do think that he kind of just views Kim as his mom, like low-key mommy wife, type of situation. She does a lot of things to where like a mother would do in a relationship. So once again, shout out to Kanye. Please leave this woman alone. Leave her be. I'm all for a roast and a good gag. And y'all seen Ray J like the that didn't make the situation better. It's like so all of the people that was fucking up on her is liking the post. Gross. So happy birthday to Nicki Minaj. I know I missed my girl birthday. I was busy, but I love her. And it was her birthday. Look, she back out here, y'all. She back out here in these streets. Look. It is not her response. Somebody tell her let's listen first.
I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your day. Don't forget what I tried to say. I come here to honor you on this special day because you're a queen and you're bossy too. And you're a great artist too. And I come here love to honor you. Have a great day. Enjoy your birthday. Best rappers alive.
LaShanta, it is not your responsibility to sing happy birthday to everybody with your big face ass. It really is not. Nah, it was sweet, I guess, that was kind. Thank you. Girl, you in this cookie sheet face with eyelashes and a wig on. Like, I'm like, oh, girl, your pie face shaped ass. Girl, look, it is not your responsibility to sing happy birthday to everybody in the same pitch. Girl, right, them fronts is... them gold fronts is something else, or them gold fronts is something. This is LaShanta, Monique, girl. You don't know LaShanta, girl. She was playing Nicki Minaj's beat in the background, so I don't want to play it again just to make sure I don't get like no copyright or anything like that. But girl, otherwise I'll play it again. If she was not playing Nicki's beat in the background, I would have played it again. But yes, she be trying it. She be trying to come forward singing happy birthday to people like we like or know her. Girl, when I make it big, because I will. Big dot. Girl, don't you come singing to me, girl. Girl, big face ass. Girl, she always sing a happy birthday to somebody. But I mean, she's sweet. Hey, Mr. Cowgirl. But she's very sweet. She's sweet. I like her. But LaShanta, you be trying to, girl. Always trying to fucker sing happy birthday to some goddamn body. Round face ass. But we like LaShanta, girl. That's LaShanta. So this unfit, I don't know how she got in this gay club, but this unfit was over here dancing on Saucy. Look, y'all. Everything but seeing what the homework her kids got. That's Akbar Unfit V. And here, look, Saucy ain't got no churn. Pop quiz. Tell me where your churn is. Girl. And then she be the first one to say, y'all always hating on me. I'm right here with my kids. How? Girl, stop lying to us. Girl, stop it. Oh, girl, look at her out here unfit twerking. Doing an unfit twerk if you ain't got your kids. Twerk if you ain't got your kids. Twerk if somebody else tired from raising your kids. Twerk if someone else tired from raising your kids. Girl, you tried it. So shout out to Angela. She says, I always watch your videos, but ain't nothing like catching it live when it's live. I love you, Sean. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, thank you for the super chat, sweetie. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, I love y'all. Right, where them churn at? Pop quiz. Where's them churn? Yays, one of them, the unfit twerk. That's what she giving. The unfit twerk. Absolutely, the unfit twerk. Yeah, it's a shame. This is a motherfucking shame. So Travis Scott speaks out publicly for the first time since Astroworld Tragedies, admits artists should have more insight on what's going on. Now, I'm not, once again, going to play this because I don't like Charlotte Gay, and I'm not trying to get no strike. So, but overall, and what Travis said here, Travis took no accountability. I thought it would be a good thing if Travis came forward and did a documentary or something, reaching out to the families, going to the families, attending the funerals, and things like that. I thought that would have been, a good look for him so that people can truly see that he cares, because it doesn't seem as if he does. So will Travis have to pay? Absolutely. Travis is going to have to come out of pocket along with the entertainment sources that was there, the venue planner. A lot of people are going to come out of pocket, not just Travis. Shout out to Marie Johnson for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. Flower Lotus said the interview was garbage. I agree. I don't think it was a good interview. And the reason why I don't think it was a good interview is because Travis took no accountability. He kept trying to talk about how artists in general need to, be more, I guess, aware and involved. And he was also discussing how there's been bigger venues with more people. There have been stampede, mosh pit, type of scenes to where people have been hurt, before. There have been people trampled, and I'm like, dude, you are not taking any responsibility, within this situation. I don't think he has to say, I'm sorry because I'm literally the reason those people got no, because he's not. People have their own brain, their own mind. You know, who knows exactly what was going on. I'm not going to say he fully was aware of 100% of the things that was going on. He was aware of enough. He was aware of enough to where he could have, stopped what was going on, to where more people could have gotten help. So he was aware enough of that. But once again, he took no accountability. When Charlotte Gay brought up, do you think other people should be responsible? Like the entertainment company, the touring, or not touring company, but the event planner, the one who actually had the insurance on the event, and the arena that the event was displayed in the park, the insurances that they have. Do you think that they're more responsible for this, or do you think you are? And once again, he left foot hopping and skipping and jumping and flipping and all the way over. That's why I'm like, Travis, this made you look bad. This interview made Travis look worse. This did nothing for him, in my opinion. This did nothing for him. And yeah, right, Live Nation. But I feel like Live Nation, they should, speak for themselves. Just like, Tyler should speak for himself. I don't feel like he should. I do think that when they did bring up Live Nation and NRG Park, when they did bring that up, I'm not going to say Travis should have elaborated on that, because he can't speak for them. So he can only speak for himself, so they're going to be interviewed, a representative from Live Nation or somebody like that. Right. He didn't answer answer, he kind of just ran around everything. It wasn't a good look for Travis. It wasn't. If I was him, I would have just waited or did my own little documentary. A lot of people are going out around, celebrities are doing documentaries, what's his name? August Alsina with State of Emergency, and, Will Smith and other people. A lot of people are doing their own, documentaries and stuff like that. So I think Travis should definitely get on that bandwagon and do his own, instead of going to somebody else that are going to, especially if you're going to avoid things. If you want to talk and how you want to talk, and I understand there are a lot of lawsuits against Travis right now. So they're, 51 or 1,547 to be exact. So, you can only say so much when you are being sued. It's only so much you can say. Shout out to Mo Brown for becoming a member. Thank you, sweetie. There's only so much you can say. So it's like, I completely get that. PYT Brown said he was aware because they told him the auto-tune trash kept going while people. Yeah, that's true. That's why I said he was aware enough to know that bad things were happening and he still did nothing. Chocolate Chip Cookie Face says Travis will win the case. Is he doing what his lawyers advised? I do think he's doing what his lawyers advised, but I don't think that he's just going to walk away with not having to worry about anything. I do think that there's going to be a lot of worry on his behalf, though. I do, because like I said, with the majority of these lawsuits, the first name on the lawsuit is Travis Scott. So people are pinpointing him, that ass pinpointing him. So we'll see, but we will definitely see. So moving right along, sorry y'all that we have to speed through, but I'm going to try to do shorter lives. Just so we can push more content. I think it's a little easier to do when you have shorter lives. So Marcus Houston, we're going to get into this and then we're going to go over to Station Head. So if you look here, Marcus did not show the pregnancy at all with him and his wife, Mia. I just think that's weird. Don't y'all think that's weird? So we had no idea, although I did have a clue, due to their YouTube, the YouTube that Mia and Chrissy Houston share on before they deleted the video. I did have a little clue, but I didn't know for sure. So since I didn't know for sure, I didn't run with it. But sure enough, Mia was pregnant. She had a beautiful little girl, and she didn't show any of her pregnancy pictures. Nothing. I just find that so weird. It's like, it's your baby and it's your first baby. Say most, first time parents are really proud. they're really proud. So I really don't understand why they didn't show it, besides the fact that Marcus knew that his wife and he were going to be put under a lot of scrutiny because they already were. They already were. It's like you married a teenager, basically. And on top of you marrying a teenager, it's like she was a runaway. And she's still listed as a runaway. Still right now in Oregon, she is listed as a runaway. Miana, Dickey, and Mia just took the, A&A off the, so now it's just Mia. But she's still listed as missing. There are no pictures with her mother, Paula, to say her mother has nothing to do with her marriage, her baby, nothing. Very weird, especially when you ran away. It's like, why hide the pregnancy? We already know y'all married. I mean, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? So I definitely want y'all to pay attention to my next video that we do on them, because I'm going to get more into depth. My other video was kind of rushed, but because it was just an update. Like, I wasn't really, because they're longer when we gonna break some stuff down. They're a lot longer, but it was just an update. Because, a lot of people were tagging me and sending me like, oh my God, look, I had a baby. So I'm just like, okay, all righty. Let me let y'all know that I know. So I just made a quick update just so everybody could, be updated on it. So yeah, so we'll get more into that. But y'all, we're about to go over to Station Head so I can respond. Because it's this little trifling skank running around YouTube saying that I've done certain things. So we're gonna go get into that briefly, and then yeah, and then we will be back live probably tomorrow, because I try to go live on Sundays. So my Sunday lives and the Wednesday lives, they will be longer. They'll be like an hour or two, but yeah. So we will try to do shorter lives. I know it's probably gonna be a little weird, but we'll get used to it. So yeah, I think it'll just be easier to do shorter lives. But yeah, we will have longer ones too. So I love you guys, and we're about to go over to Station here. I will see y'all in about 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Bye. Thank you all for the super chats and becoming members. I love you all. Bye.